It's Darci's Corner, and it's May 13th, 2023. And I've had an eventful couple of days. The roller coaster that is my life is I guess it's annoying in some ways, in a lot of ways. On Thursday night, I went to a karaoke night at the bar across the street from where I live. And the one group that was there that I wasn't really there with, but I went and seen a little bit, there was a non-binary person with them, and they had they definitely looked like a woman, except they had a very profound beard, and it was short and styled, and like they cared for themselves, and they wore long hair and feminine clothing, and they carried a purse. I didn't get to talk to them very much, but I talked to her boyfriend, and I'm using her in quotes because it might be their boyfriend, who I'd met a previous time at a different bar, and he was telling me how much he liked the one song I was singing the one time. So we got a bit of a rapport, me and that guy. And I asked him to introduce me to his girlfriend, and he kind of did, but people were talking, it was loud. I didn't talk to them very much. But at the time, and looking back on it now, I remember thinking, man, she looks so confident in herself, and she looks good, even though she's a woman with a beard, like with a profound and intentional beard. Even right now, if I look at my picture on the camera here, I can see my 5 o'clock shadow a little bit. Now, maybe I'm just over exaggerating and people can't notice it. But like I see black or blue here and here. And I literally just shaved 5 minutes ago. I will never be any more beardless than I am right now unless I put foundation over top of it. And that's a very temporary look. And even then, I don't know that I look good or right. And last night, I put on blue eyeshadow that's sparkly here and here, and I kind of look like I was in drag a little bit, except that I don't do drag. So that wasn't really what the look I was shooting for, but maybe it was. I don't know. I like sparkly, and I'm just trying to figure out what looks good for me and what I like. Maybe tonight, if I go out again, instead of the blue sparkly, I'll put gold sparkly and see if it doesn't stand out as much. I don't know. At any rate, I'm trying different things. But so I'm at the bar last night, and I end up being a clingy person, which I try to fight because um, I have so much PTSD from high school and elementary school, and always being the kid everybody hated, that I still carry that with me now. And so whenever I get a little bit of affection from anybody, sometimes I can just like glom onto them, and I have to like stop myself to make sure I don't do that, because I know what it's like to have somebody glom onto you that you don't want there, or you don't mind them there, you just don't want them to glom, right? I know what that's like to have those people around me. So I don't want to become those people. Okay, that's not productive, and that's not the person I want to be. So it's hard. I like how I do these recordings and there's little dings throughout them. It's because my other devices are sitting right here, and like I don't know, there was an email or a tweet or something or a Facebook notification it goes ding, or you'll hear crunch 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 in the background. That's my dog chewing on a bone. She'll pick this moment to chew on a bone really loud or to drink really loud out of her water, and you'll hear slurp, slurp, slurp. Anyway. I'm not a professional blogger or whatever the heck this is, YouTuber. Anyway, I felt so alone last night. And I'll try to talk to people about it just to like let people know that I am looking and I am intimidated. I don't know how to react to people. And I think a guy was hitting on me last night, but I'm not sure. And then, like, afterwards, I'm thinking, oh, yeah, he was cute. But I don't even know that he was really that cute. But maybe I just think he was cute because I think he was interested in me. But then maybe I'm being clingy and overreacting, and so he's not really interested in me. Maybe he was just being nice. And you don't want to jump on people who are just being nice because then they won't be nice no more. And they'll be like, hey, whoa, you just back off. The other night, I was telling people I like hugs of this group that I was in with, and the one person was very standoffish suddenly, and like, you can fist bump me. And I'm like, that's fine, but that was the person who kind of invited me into the group, so I was surprised that they were cagey about hugging me, because something about me to them registered as danger, or as don't trust you yet. I'm like, okay, like that's I don't want to invade your space, but you were the one that invited me in, so it seemed odd to me that that was your viewpoint. Just because you were the one that invited me in, and you'd always been so welcoming up to that point. Don't misunderstand me. I respect people's boundaries, and if like you don't want to hug me, don't. It's fine. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable around me. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable around me. I am so paranoid about that, and for good reason. I hate that I see me and I see ugly. I seen that girl with the beard and I think, wow, man, she's gorgeous. Functionally speaking, there's no difference between us. I don't know if she was assigned male at birth or female at birth. I didn't ask. Not my business. And she had a boyfriend, so they were happy that way. But I was curious, but I didn't ask because it's not my business. But how come I see her? I don't know why I feel the need to be so emotional when I talk about these things. But I do. I see her. Sorry about that. I see her and I see perfection. I see me and I see a mistake. And I wish I had somebody to tell me that I'm not a mistake. I wish I had that. One day I will. One day I won't see a mistake anymore. I just don't know when that day's gonna be. We need to support trans kids in Texas and Florida, the UK and Montana. We need to support the ones that are stuck in Russia and Afghanistan. They aren't mistakes either. We need a global understanding. God doesn't make mistakes. God made me exactly the way I am. Peace.